It's me, Dr. Q, and I just came out here to work with the horses today to see who wants to hang out and who wants to do things. And notice that Dixie actually has a little blood coming out of her nose. So before doing anything with her, cleaning it up, anything like that, I just wanted to get the camera going so that you could see exactly how I'm going to do this. Because as you know, she's a little bit difficult to halter, okay, but she is in here, she's loose, she has the option to leave, as you guys know, and she hasn't left yet. So it's been about 10 seconds, so now I'm gonna go ahead and check in with her, so what we wanna do. And notice she's really not looking at me, so I wanna change that. So I'm gonna put this down. She's looking at me. Head's a little bit above the line. I'm gonna try to move her over maybe where you can see. So I see how she is kinda still thinking about maybe leaving, right? Because her head is still pointed more towards that direction. She hasn't really turned her body closer to me. In fact, now she's leaving again, right? You see that? So she's saying all these things with her body language that is like, dude, I'm out of here. I do not want to be haltered. So yes, I can just go and put a halter on this mare and make her do it. I can get her in this corner. It's not like the end of the world. She's had a halter on a bunch of times, but we're trying to retrain her so that she will let us do things and handle her primarily and only in our plus manner, right? I don't want her to hate the fact that I'm putting a halter on her. Okay, that's really important for her quality of life. That's what we're talking about here, is we're talking about this animal's quality of life. And she deserves to have the best quality of life that she possibly can have, especially after the life that she's led. Good girl. And see how she agrees with me? So she's come right over here. I'm gonna try this halter again because I'd like to put the halter on her in order to wipe her nose to see what's going on with her. She has blood on her nose. See her head coming up? Ooh, but coming down. Good girl. Thank you, Dixie. Thank you. That's a sweet girl. And again, I'm always gonna reward down below the line. I'm just gonna put this over her back. Because I didn't intend to do any of that to hold her or tie her or anything like that. I just wanted to have it on her in case, she has to have stitches or something like that, so it is good. But notice she's still here. She's chewing. I'm just helping her relax. Good girl. I'm gonna wipe your nose, okay? Good girl. You're so pretty. Thank you. So I'm gonna get the towel. And now let's go. Oh, she sees you got more cookies. Got more cookies? Now she's getting a little nervous. She's kind of looking for food. But good girl, it's okay. Girl. Good girl. Very good girl. She's kind of putting her mouth on me a little bit more than I like, so I'm gonna give her this next treat in a pan. And once she has it, I'm gonna click her again, because again, she is still learning clicker training. We're still loading the click. So, a little bit of blood and dirt. So I'm not sure if she just scraped it on something or if there's really a problem. So I'm gonna try to take another look. But notice she's still eating and she's not sure she wants to come back and get this wiped down again. So we're gonna give her about 10 seconds so that we can just talk. And what can we do in those 10 seconds? What can we do? Well, normally we do squats, but since she's leaving, that says that I'm having too much energy for her. And so we wanna stop right there. And okay, so everybody, I went and I used some treats and I went and brought her back. And so she came back. Notice I didn't force her back, lead her back, anything like that. It's just a couple minutes later. So I'm gonna reinforce the fact that I'm kind of talking fast and being a little active and animated, and she hasn't left yet. So again, with horses, you always wanna be really quiet as much as possible. And I'm gonna go back to wiping her nose because I want to make sure that, see, and I'm making a big mess with it. Easy, that's a girl. That is so good, girl. So I think it's kind of interesting to notice that her response to the click was slow. Good girl. So she's thinking about leaving, and I'm gonna kind of interfere with that plan just a little bit, just ever so slightly encourage her to stay here with the halter and lead rope. Yes, technically this could be a little R negative because I am using the halter and lead rope, but also she has an injury, safety first. We need her to let me take a look at that. So she wants to leave again. So again, I am gonna bring her back and I'm gonna reward her for coming back. Okay, so that don't forget to thank them. You know, so always say, show them gratitude. Say thank you for doing what I asked. We so often forget to show our horses gratitude for when they do offer us great behaviors. We need to be having a conversation with them all the time. So some of you out there are gonna say, well, now she's training you to get treats and by walking off. And there's maybe some validity to that argument. However, I am gonna change the frame just a little bit, make it a little bit more interesting for her. And so see how she's still trying to come here. Great, so as long as she's trying to come and get the treat, I can come closer to her with the towel. See how that works? It's like a little dance, right? Good. I'll wipe her nose again. Easy. I know. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Very good. So I'm just trying to hold pressure on it, trying to watch my own safety in case she whips her head back at me, right? But I'm trying to keep it all as calm and gentle as I possibly can. I'm putting maybe a pressure of a 3. Good. And so look, there's no more fresh blood. So she's not actively bleeding. So that's great. So she must have just had a little scrape or something like that. And we also had a great lesson in trust with the haltering and with letting us wipe out her nose. So that's a great thing to keep in mind if you ever find yourself in that same situation, that your horse has an injury and you need to treat it. So stay happy, stay fun, use your dance, right? Use your positive reinforcement dance. Good girl. The more fun you have with it, the more relaxed they're gonna say, head down, nice and below the line. That's perfect. We'll end it there.